Stand for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. And Brad, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, yeah, you're a little late on that, too.
Don't even get me started.
Remembering the families
Isn't
and
that the truth?
victims of Highland Park.
Thanks for reminding me.
It's some tough times here in our country right now. First up is economic development tabled items, and that was, oh yeah, roll call. Thank you.
Ron Bacon, David Hockmeister,
Here.
Ted Metzger,
Present.
Brad Overton,
Here.
Richard Reed,
Present.
Greg Richmond,
Here.
Chris Wetstein.
Here.
And the 1A has been removed.
Right. Under new business, economic development, 1B, tax phase-in preliminary resolution for Euro properties. That comes next. Yeah, it's on two. Yeah.
Good evening, Steve Raleigh, Economic Development. I am here tonight, as Greg said, for the preliminary resolution for Euro Properties, which is Unique, for tax phase-in. I'm joined by Scott Hassenauer, who's the owner of Unique, and a lot of you guys already know what they do, where they're located. They're south of Elberfeld. They've had abatements in the past. They've been in our community for 20 plus years. They make beautiful casework and cabinets and custom orders and stuff that you guys would recognize in the region and in the community and across the state. And they need to expand their warehouse. And they need to do it partially in order because of what a lot of businesses are going through right now with workforce and with supply chain delays. In order to fill orders, they actually need to spend more money and bring more inventory on hand because they can't get the materials on time to fill orders. And this is an expansion of their warehouse, 11,200 square feet, hiring a warehouse manager, about a $400,000 estimated investment, and it is an immediate need. This is phase one of potentially a two-phase project, which they'd like to build a new building as well and expand some capacity. But first, they need to solve the fact that they need to store more and spend more and bring more stuff in-house to be able to stay competitive and stay successful here in our community. It scores as a 5-year tax phase-in, and Economic Development recommends it. The Economic Development Advisory Council universally recommends it. We've always supported Unique. They've done what they've said they're going to do, and we support them in this case as well. I'm happy to answer any questions. Scott is here, certainly happy to any questions, and then we would be back next month for the confirming resolution.
Any questions?
I wish to add more jobs this time, but make a motion to approve.
Second.
Do you need a resolution?
Yes,
No,
resolution number.
2022-08.
Okay, the motion was by David and seconded by Rick.
Yes.
Any questions or discussion? I'm going to read it by title. It's Warrick County Council Resolution Number 2022-08, a preliminary resolution declaring an economic revitalization area or real property tax phase-in, Euro Properties LLC. All those in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposed? 1, 5 to 1. And Ted is the opposed, nay.
Great, thank you. Scott and I will be back next month. Thanks, Steve.
Minutes? I read them, didn't have a problem.
No changes, motion to approve.
Motion by David, is there a second? Minutes, June 2, second by Brad. Any discussion? All those in favor? That's all 6 of us, 6-0. Next up is Superior Court, one business additional appropriation jury fee, $4,500, and this is funded with user fees.
So we're gonna have to do it. It's a motion to approve. They got the money.
Motion by David,
Second.
second by, is that Rick?
Yes.
Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Commissioner business additional appropriation transfer. The additional appropriation is the American Rescue Plan, 8950.31400, dot a whole bunch of zeros. Contractual services, $6,118,311.50. Then there's a transfer. Transfer from 8950.31111.000.0000 expense, $2,419,311. Transfer to 8950.31400.000.0000 contractual services, $2,419,311. Looking for any discussion, questions, or comments? Or a motion? This is that ARPA money.
Debbie's here, the commissioners are here. If you have questions, they're part of the committee, so.
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion by Brad and second by Chris. Any other discussion or questions? All those in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4 opposed. 2, 4 to 2, and that would be the nays are Rick Reed and Ted Metzger. And now 5, surveyor business, additional appropriation, contractual services, $60,000. That's Cume Drain, contractual services, $60,000. There's $65,000 available.
Yes. Hi, Jason Baxter with the Warrick County Surveyors.
Any questions or motions?
Questions, are these for jobs that are ready to be done, or is this just for future?
Yeah,
jobs?
every job that we're, look at is ready. I think we're
This
kind
was
of
for
on
the
an
little
emergency
pigeon,
basis.
wasn't
Excuse
it?
me?
This was for Little Pigeon, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's top of the Little Pigeon, just below Coles Creek.
Log jam. Picture
You
you
say
sent.
below Coles?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the pictures you sent. Ready for a motion or discussion?
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Motion by Brad, second by Chris. Any questions or discussion other than that? All those in favor? 6-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the handbook, policy reimbursement, transfers or corrections, I'll read them all. All items listed have been checked for accuracy and can be voted under one motion. The salary ordinance, resignation handbook, sheriff's deputy, $9,247.01. From jail, the jailer, $463.75. From dispatcher, $927.50. And then 6B is the salary ordinance resignation handbook. Assessor deputy, $3,165.20. Transfer from VaxCare, that's the health department, $680. Transfer to Furniture, $680. Questions or discussions? Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Brad. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Chris. All those in favor? 6-0. Thank you. And council business, I have a proclamation that I'm very proud of. Warrick County has been blessed twice this year with Tecumseh High School's athletic department. This is a proclamation honoring Tecumseh High School's 2022 State of Indiana softball champions, July the 7th, 2022. Whereas the hard work, dedication, sportsmanship, talent, and exceptional team chemistry of the 2022 Tecumseh High School softball team has enabled these student athletes to earn a state championship title. And whereas winning the 2022 Class A Indiana High School Athletic Association State Championship brought honor to Tecumseh High School and the County of Warrick. And whereas head coach Gordon Wood and the entire coaching staff, team members, parents, faculty, and student body at Tecumseh High School were integral in guiding the team to victory through their unwavering support. Now, therefore, I, Greg Richmond, President of the Warrick County Council, do hereby recognize and heartily congratulate Tecumseh High School and the 2022 State Championship softball team on its outstanding accomplishment. In witness whereof, Greg Richmond have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed to the Great Seal of Warrick County, Indiana, the 7th day of July, 2022. And I have signed this. Pass it down to Crystal, please.
And while you're doing that, don't leave out the girls' basketball team won the state.
We
You
did a
did that.
proclamation for them also.
I think you were.
The
Yes.
Oh, it may have been
proclamation
gone
for
then,
the
okay.
girls' basketball was 2022-01, and this would be proclamation 2022-02
Okay.
for official records.
Most baseball got rid of.
2022-02. Okay. I think that's when you were out after the
Yeah.
fall. Okay. Next is the public safety lit discussion. Discuss holding a regular meeting.
Yes, I didn't know if you wanted to hold a regular meeting prior to the August meeting instead of holding all the information, seeing it, voting on it that night. I thought maybe you might want to, as a group, review everything before you're going to vote on it. That's up to you. It's a lot of information to get through, so.
Talking about forming a committee,
Well, I kind of went away from the committee.
yeah.
And we're looking at maybe meeting as a group, as a regular meeting.
Would we be calling the different entities before us at that meeting?
That would be up to you guys. I mean, I would have to advertise it a regular meeting and they could definitely make an appearance if they choose to. And again, you don't have
Maybe
to.
a can of worms.
I know, but it's gonna happen at the August meeting if you don't do it prior, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the problem that has arisen, which I kind of expected, there are more requests than funds.
Of course.
So we're going to have to deal with it. And we have a goal of putting aside for the jail, the coming future jail. That was one of the purposes of doing all this. I think that we pledged that and we need to hold fast to that.
Right, that was the main reason for this tax. I think they ought to get the prior commitment of any money before anybody else, the jail fund.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons. I think the whole thing was public safety, period.
Right.
But that was something that we could do with the public safety
But
funds.
you started
yeah.
talking about we needed a new jail, needed to start saving now.
Yeah.
We need to save serious cash and not whatever's left over, which would be nothing.
Right. In this case, it would be nothing if all were
Right.
granted.
Well, myself, I like the idea of having the meeting where we can all be present to discuss and listen to what others have to say so that we can, not be rushed in a decision at a regular council meeting, to maybe a fact gathering meeting, if you will.
And at this time, Crystal can have all the figures put in front of us, showing us what is projected and what is left after we've set aside the 20%.
Which I have sent that to you. If you haven't noticed in your email, I think I was in on Sunday and I sent that email.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
There's not anything left.
So is that a motion, Chris?
I can make it one, certainly. I'd like to make a motion that we hold an additional public meeting to discuss the public safety lid.
Okay, can you guys set a date? That would help me tremendously.
Would this be a special meeting? How,
Yes.
A special meeting or just a regular meeting?
In this case, I mean, it's the effect, the legal effect's the same. We still have to give notice. It's still a public
Okay.
meeting where the public can comment.
so how would I record this myself on this?
We're just going, we will hold a special meeting
Okay,
on blank date.
okay.
I would second that if we're moving on.
Okay, motion by Chris and second by Ted. We'll vote to have it and then we'll decide on the date. Is that okay? All those in favor of having it? That's all 6 of us. And now let's think about dates. We would want to have this sometime this month yet, wouldn't we?
Yes, yes, because our August, it needs to be before our August 4th meeting.
So we have a meeting on the 13th where we're gathering all the stuff.
Mhm. What's Fair Week?
Starts the 18th,
So maybe the last week of July?
and evening does work better for everybody, doesn't it?
Evening, Tuesday, Thursday would be great with me.
So the 26th or 28th?
Which day is that?
Tuesday or Thursday?
26th and 28th.
Oh, 26th, right, gotcha.
If
Either
it's
one of
the-
those work for me.
That works for you? Yeah.
If it would be the
I-
26th, it would need to be 6 o'clock or slightly later for me. I'm obligated from 3 to 5 for sure.
Well,
Tuesday, the 26th. 28th, I'm wide open.
28th, I'm open.
so the 28th?
Are you guys, 28th, okay?
28th is fine with me. Yeah.
5 o'clock?
Okay, with you, Rick?
Sooner the better, I think.
Okay,
5 o'clock, the 28th.
yes.
Make that motion.
Do we need a motion for that, Cliff?
I think it'd be safe, yes.
Okay. David made a motion to hold it, the special meeting on August the 28th at 5 PM. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Ted, second. All those in favor? 6-0.
Blame me, I was wanting to have Ted make a motion.
July, they said you said August, July 28th.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Thank you, I didn't catch that.
Thank you. Change that to July. Thank you for keeping me straight. I read my notes before the August meeting.
Barely before the August meeting.
We'll get you through, Greg. Yeah. Clock TV.
Yeah, probably a couple hours, I would think. All that.
July 28th, 5 PM. Okay, any other business to come before the council? Did any council members happen to go to the state called meeting? I'm sorry, I couldn't make that. And I did want to say that I appreciate what I heard from the information, the presentation that council members made to the election board meeting. That was done in very good taste, and I think the outcome will be, as a result, good from it. I appreciate those who did go. I was unable to be at that due to being out of town for that one too. They both happened in the same week. I was up where it was cool.
Rub it in.
Peninsula.
And I just want to say that I do have your budget binders.
Oh,
is that what these
are?
Yes. If you don't want to take them with you, I will hold them in my office until next Wednesday. But if you do take them, make sure you bring them Wednesday.
And that's Wednesday, the 13th, next
Yes.
Wednesday. at
And the schedule's
8
in your
a.m.
packet. Yes.
8 a.m.
But,
I can't wait.
Let the fun begin.
I'll take a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Rick,
Second,
second by Ted. All in favor?
all those.
6-0.
It's not the most somber meeting I've been to.
Yeah.
Everybody's like.
by the way,